It's the beginning of another school day at Benedict's on King Boulevard, as it has been almost for every weekday for over 146 years. And 50-some years ago, when you first walked through the doors here, maybe you were late. Most of these guys standing around me just came into school late, and there's no Gus's. Gus's is long gone, so they were not hiding in Gus's waiting to come to school late. They just were late because maybe the excuse of the weather. We've gotten a lot of snow this winter, so I'm dealing with guys late, just like a lot of you guys probably came to school late when we were all kids together. So I'm looking forward to having you back to school for the reunion weekend and be able to show you what goes on here firsthand. I hope you're able to stay for the whole weekend and be present at graduation. And we're looking forward to your return. And I hope you enjoy this brief video that whets your appetite for what's going on here at Benedict's right now. So today we have over 550 students in grades 7 through senior year in high school. Consistent with our change of focus in 1973, about 88%, 47% of them are African American, 39% are Latinos, and the rest are Caucasian and Asian. We turned virtually no one away from a request to be considered for admission. Key word in that sentence is request. That doesn't necessarily mean everybody that applies can get admitted, but we don't turn away any applications. Anybody can apply, and we try to accommodate as many students as we're able, to understanding that the economics of this whole thing is a little bit strange, to say the least. Our academic program is still oriented towards college preparation, and it works to the degree that we consistently send more than 95% of our graduates to college. In this next section, I want you to meet some of our most recent graduates who returned in early January, prior to heading back to their respective schools, to rejoin with each other, to talk to our seniors about college life, and to talk to faculty about their experiences. For all of us here, to see this group, who we met as 12 and 13-year-olds, see them off and running is simply very, very gratifying.
All right, my name is Chris Lands. I'm class of 2010. I'm currently a senior at Manhattan College and pursuing a career in physical therapy.
Daniel Idrovo, class of 13. I'm at Kane University studying biology towards
My name is
therapy.
Axel Sanchez, and I'm currently a freshman at Rutgers University in Newark.
Lenihan, Benedict's class of 2011, studying psychology at Davidson College in North Carolina.
All right, I'm Josh Williams, and I go to NCIT, and I study computer science.
My name is Donald Stokes, class of 2013. I'm a freshman at St. Anselm College, currently studying political science.
Hi, I'm Jacques Leslie, currently a chemical engineering major at Louisiana State University, class of 2011, and I also have a French minor.
Hi, my name is Chris Silva. I'm doing a BA in political science at LIU Post in Brookville, New York. And I'm in the Financial Management Association there, so I love business. And I also am in the Newman Catholic community, and I help people save money on their tuition with a project that I did with Chuck Schumer's Affordable Care Act.
I'm Mark Mulder. I'm a junior at the University of Scranton, graduated Benedict's 2011, and I'm a business administration major, looking to work in the business field when I graduate.
Hi, my name is Jared Boone, class of 2013, currently at Tin College of the Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm a political science major.
My name is Michael Ladipo. I was class of 2009. I went to William-Paterson University, and I just recently graduated this May. And I'm currently just working. I'm working at Prada in Short Hills, and that's pretty much it.
I'm a junior at St. John's in Minnesota. I'm a communications major, sociology minor. I plan on going to grad school after I graduate.
Hi, my name is George Estrella, graduated in 09, graduated this past year from Lehigh University, and now I'm going to be working at Booz & Company doing accounts payable.
My name is Michael Peters. I'm at Lehigh University. I just finished my first semester over there.
My name is Jerome. I graduated class of 2012. I'm at Elizabeth City State University. I'm studying music business with a minor in vocal performance.
Nothing gets done here without the commitment of our faculty and staff. You might wonder, how are these faculty the same and how are they different from the faculty you knew in 1960 to 1964? Right? We attract teachers from various places. We seek to get as many of our alumni back to teach as we possibly can, because they understand the mission, they've experienced it themselves when they were students here, and they frequently are the ones who can carry the effort forward. So a lot of our alums are part of our faculty now. We also seek them in a variety of places. Usually we will ask some faculty members that might be leaving if they know of anyone that would be interested in doing this work. One significant difference now from when we were kids here is there are a lot more women in the classroom. The dean of our faculty is an outstanding meteorologist from Cornell, her undergraduate degree, graduate degree from the University of Michigan. And Michelle pulls the laboring oar right now in attracting faculty members and vetting them when people apply. So that's a major difference in the faculty from the one that we experienced as kids when virtually everybody that was teaching us were male. You may be interested to know that most of our faculty are teachers in the early part of the day, and then frequently coaches or moderators of various activities around the school. We have virtually none, I think there's one non-faculty member that coaches. He comes from outside the school. There's a great advantage to having our club moderators and our coaches part of the faculty, because they're in the building then every day, and they know the challenges that their charges are experiencing in the course of a day or in the course of a week or at home or here in school, and are much better able to be of service to them. I want to give you the opportunity to meet some of these adults that are here working every day with these young men that have been entrusted to our care. The adults that have taken the place, so to speak, of the Father Jerome's and Father Cornelius and Father Anselm's, the ones that are here every day now, doing what was done for us, doing for this generation of young people from Newark and its environs. So I hope you enjoy the opportunity to meet some of these people.
I think what makes St. Benedict special is the relationships. Relationships between students, relationships between students and faculty, and the relationships not only amongst the alumni, but the alumni with the faculty, the alumni with the students. And it's really down to relationships. You know, it doesn't matter whether somebody's a current student now or they graduated 40 or 50 years ago. There seems to be a bond that's built and established, and you hear people telling the same stories about similar people, about the same locations, and somehow there's just this connection in this. So I think it's all about the relationships.
What makes Benedict special? There's a lot of things, I suspect, although it's sort of like asking a fish what water is like, because I've been here since 1969, but I think it has to do with stability, you know, the monks that are here since forever, and alumni expect them to be here. And because of that rootedness gives the place that kind of solidity that so many of our guys need, you know. I think that's one of the things that makes it real special. And that would include devotedness on the part of all the helpers and the lay faculty, and people throw themselves into this because they know it's going to be here tomorrow, as opposed to, you know, it might dissolve, or there's nobody really committed to it. It could just go away. I think that's one of the big factors that makes it so special.
When graduates come back, especially for recent grad reunions, they always tell me that they were prepared for college, that their first couple of semesters were pretty easy for them, and they're active at school, in their communities, and I like the camaraderie that I see when they come back amongst each other. And that makes them, you know, end up being very healthy citizens in their communities. And I think Benedict's had a huge part in that. It's like one big thing.
I think that when the kids come back, one of the things that you feel from them, speaking of the younger alumni, is their very strong sense of pride of belonging here, and taking that with them. Many of them come back and talk about what lies ahead for them. Really, really proud of their accomplishments and how it all, the roots are right here in what they had from Benedict's. So I think, that and their integrity as students and as young men out in the world, regardless of what their choice is, their roots are here, and there just is something very strong about that you get from them. It's really a very strong sense of pride.
In my time here, I would say that many students that I've seen, especially alumni who come back, one of the main things they say is that Benedict's prepared them to face the challenges. Not anything specific, but being able to overcome whatever obstacles come in front of them. So whether it's from an academic standpoint, social adjustment, acclimating to a different environment, being able to seek out different leadership positions, all the things that we honed in here while being at Benedict's, many things that we emphasize, they've been able to transfer those things on to college. So I think in terms of basically being successful, they've been able to do that in multiple realms, not necessarily one specific field. And I think that especially coming from this environment, especially coming from a school in which the makeup is the way that it is, the demographic which we serve, it's important for the students to be prepared, obviously from an academic standpoint, but a lot of adjusting, especially to college, is more than just stepping into the classroom. It's being able to be, like I said, successful in multiple different realms. And I think what Benedict's does a great job is putting it all in context and having you understand that in order to be successful, it's not just one facet of your life you're going to focus on, it needs to be multiple. So I think from that perspective, Benedict's done a great job.
Once I was asked early on why I was teaching here. I guess with my credentials, some of the students thought that I would be teaching at, I don't know, Newark Academy or somewhere. And I told them one of the reasons that kept me here, it's not the only reason, but one of the reasons that kept me here is that I like the students. I like their energy, their spontaneity. I think here there's less regimentation, and I enjoy that feedback in the classroom, the energy in the classroom. My teaching style especially depends on playing off the energy of the students. I use a lot of humor, a lot of wit. And if they were just sitting there being nerds or just being studious and not having their full personality, it wouldn't work as well. So I've always, through the years, and that continues today, I've liked the students that I encounter as seniors in my classroom.
So I hope this opportunity to meet just some of the adults that are here working every day with the kids gives you an opportunity to feel that what we're doing now is in a direct line to what we all experienced together between 1960 and 64. I hope during your weekend here, and particularly for those of you who can participate in our graduation ceremony on Sunday, that you have the opportunity to meet today's students. They have the same dreams and aspirations as you had. I really encourage you to try to extend the weekend as long as possible so that you're here for graduation. It tells you a lot about who we are, and I guarantee you it'll be a worthwhile experience for you. Now, if you thought you were going to watch this entire video and not have me say something to you about how this work is possible, that's not going to happen. So I'd make a big mistake if I didn't remind you that none of this is possible without your continuing help. We've been able to do this for 40 years because of you, and we will be able to do it into the future because of you and those guys that are now coming behind you. So I encourage you, I'm begging that you continue to support us like you have. And in this anniversary year, of your 50th anniversary, in honor of all the sacrifices that your parents made for you to be here and that my parents made for me to be here, I'd ask you to consider for your 50th anniversary class reunion a sacrificial gift for the sake of this class gift. So again, thanks for all that you've done for us in the past. Thanks for your thinking about being at the reunion, and I look forward to seeing all of you. And I promise you that your investment in these kids is well worth it. And finally, I want to share with you a surprise gift that we all experienced together when we were kids here in school. Although I'm not sure you realized then that it was a gift. So here's Father Boniface.
Welcome back, class of 1964.
In case you forgot, I'm Father Barnabas, and I have a few things I thought we'd bring up just for a few minutes. Recalling the past. Number one, the back of me, of course, is an elevator, which you probably you saw, but maybe didn't use too often. And then something else that you saw and maybe used too often. This is now a made-up yellow slip. All right, that's 2 out of 3. The third one, we have to take a little bit of a walk, because I want to show you something, recall something that you were much a part of during your 4 years here at St. Benedict's. It's the same spot, but the name has changed. Not the attitude, but the name. And now the third spot. Notice the number 12. You're all familiar there, what that is, okay? Many, many times during your 4 years. I just want to show you something now. Come down here. How it's changed, all right? It's still room 12. Now we made it official. It's now known as a kindergarten, which is practically what it was when you were students here. But we didn't call it that, but now we do. And welcome back, gentlemen. We'll all see you during the course of your visit. God bless you all.